Good afternoon, everybody. Dwayne Murphy with .com Secrets Providence. I want to thank you for attending. I think this is going to be very, very informative for you. If you're a business owner, certainly you're going to want to pay attention to what we're teaching. This is the local marketing research that we do for a prospect. If we approach a client that we think that we're going to be able to help, this is the research that we do and that we provide to the client if there is an interest in the services that we provide. It's a time-consuming effort. So again, we want to make sure that there is at least an interest because we don't charge for it. It is part of our consultation. And right now, we are running a promotion offering free consultation and a free business listing, and that might be how you got to us. But again, what I want to do is show you what we do so that you can see that it is time consuming. There is value there. It's not something that we just throw together. We do spend a lot of time getting this information so that we can get back to you and get you the right information. Because again, if we're going to propose something to you, we want to make sure that what we propose, we're going to be able to fulfill. Okay. Now I have 4 of these to do today. I'm going to give you an outline on one of them. So we might be here for about an hour and a half per outline. But again, you're only going to see one today. So again, thank you for joining us, and let's get right into it. Circadian Insurance. A friend of mine wanted me to look into his online digital profile and see what we have to do, what we have available. What I did was put his name in up here. Now, let's back up. Not everyone is going to know you by your name. So obviously people are going to be searching. When they search, they're going to be searching based on keywords. Those keywords can be anything from insurance, auto insurance, car insurance, home insurance, classic car insurance. It could be a number of things. And that's going to be a little bit more in depth if in fact the client decides to take advantage of our services. But right now, we're just going to take a look at what they have and where they are with regards to their online profile. So keep in mind, not everyone's going to type this in. They're going to usually use keywords, but I want to see where you are based on your business name. All right. First 2 up here, as you know, are ads. They say ads right here. Generally, Google's going to give you 10 spots per page, and the first 3 spots are going to be ads. Okay. Because we did type the name in, Google and the Google Maps uses it to locate where we are as a business. And you can see more information here about the business: address, phone number, hours, reviews if there are any, and review other reviews where they are online. We're going to want to take a look at those as well. That's part of the in-depth consultation that we offer. Over here, your listing, your website, again, address, contact us, auto, classic car quote, classic car. And I'll show you, these are really just extensions of the website. But again, if you optimize it properly, you can get it here as additional extensions. And again, everything down here on this page should be in his name because we did put his name up top. Okay. So we have Circadian Insurance for super pages, Yelp, Facebook, we have YouTube, we have Progressive Agent. Interesting. I don't know if they use Progressive as one of their insurance binders, and that could be why it's there. We have Yellow Book, we have MapQuest. Most people are not going to go past the first page, but in the event they do, and you go past the first page, again, ads at the top, and you can see at least you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spots, which is excellent. I would say looking at those, you have a great spectrum across the web with regards to local listings. Now, if we look a little deeper, my question is, do you own that listing? Have you claimed that listing? And that's important. Let me show you why. We have Yelp. Let me close this. We have Yelp. Let me open that up in another link. We have Super Pages. Let's open that up in another link. We have Facebook, which you probably do own. I don't know if this is going to auto start, and if it does, we'll stop it. But we have YouTube. Curious to know what Progressive's about. Yellow Book and MapQuest. This is everything that's on the first page. So if someone does type your name, this is what they're going to see. It looks like it does start. Hold on, let me find out where that is. All right, that was the YouTube. The last one open up. No, MapQuest. All right, so let's take a look at each one of these. And what I want to see is, do you own that spot? Have you claimed that spot? Keep in mind, folks, everyone has real estate on the internet. The question is, have you claimed that real estate? Have you gone to that listing, claimed it as yours with a verifiable email and password? That is what's going to allow you to own that real estate or to claim it. And then you can do whatever you want with it to a limit. And I'll show you what I mean to that. The first one was what? Yelp. Let's get down here a little bit. Okay. The first one was Yelp. When we look at Yelp, was the first one Yelp? Yeah, I went backwards. Okay. Chances are he does not or has not claimed this spot. Why? Because there's no picture there. You want a picture there because it's going to help give you better optimization and rankings on the internet. And I'll show you what I mean about that with a picture. You do have your directions and your phone number, which is fantastic because it's there anyway. But again, is this your business listing? Claim your listing for free. Okay. And you just hit this button to claim it. You give them an email, password, and you set it up. All right. So this is not owned. Super Pages. We have one review, phone number, website, address. Improve this listing, business owner update information. One review, no images. And it looks like there's a hyperlink in here. Where does this go? My first guess would be that he's paying for this, and he doesn't have to. He can hyperlink to his website without that. Maybe he's not paying for it. Claim my listing. View website. I see what he did. He put it as a HTML. Okay, not a problem. He does not own this listing, and you want to own it. It does have one review on it. What's the review say? Best decision I ever made. Richard and Peter are very helpful when it comes to choosing the right insurance company. They look for the best coverage for the best price. I highly recommend the insurance company, Sacchetti Insurance Agency. Beautiful. Great review. No images. You want to put images in here. Again, those images are going to help with SEO, and they're going to help you with ranking. So again, you do not own this listing. This is your Facebook page. You do own that. You got your nice banner. You got a picture. About. You have that filled in pretty good. Let me see. We can put some more information in there. We can put some more information in there. And once they scroll down and they lose this information. Once they scroll down, you can hyperlink your website in here too. If you have any other social media, you should hyperlink it in here as well. Guys, you guys can do all of this. The only problem that you're going to have is time. That's what you as business owners do not have, is time. And that's where .com Secrets comes in. These are your photos. Looks like we only have a couple of photos in here. So we want more photos, and we want to also optimize these photos. If I click on this photo, where's it going to take me? It takes me to this page. There's information here. And good, this is optimized. This is going to go to your website about motorcycle insurance. I like that. All right, so that's set up fine. We don't have any tabs, which we should add. Those tabs are going to come further on down in here. And I can show you what they look like on my business page. I do manage several different pages. But those tabs are going to give you access or give your customers direct access to you. Number one. Number two, it's going to give you direct access to their email information. And what you want to do in Facebook, if you don't already know, is build an email list. You're not interested in how many likes you get. I'm not concerned with how many likes I have. What I'm concerned with is how many people can I get from Facebook to opt into one of my promotions. Right now, I have a 14-day free trial promotion that I'm running here. Right here, I have a mobile app promotion for anyone who's interested in mobile apps. I have a promotion that I'm running here. And this gives you a list of some of the other promotions I have. How to get 100 customers in 100 days, how to work from home. I deal with internet marketing, online internet marketing as well as offline internet marketing. And then I push down my photos and my likes. Okay, but right here, if you click on this particular tab, it's going to take you right to a squeeze page or a landing page. That's going to give me an opportunity to gather this information, your name and your email address. That's what I want. Once I have your name and email address, I can market anything to you. And right here, I'm going to show you how to build a sales funnel. I'm going to let you try it for free for 14 days. And then I'm going to talk to you about other things, other services that I have. But what you want to do is build an email list. You want to build a mailing list. That's what you want to do right now. And that's what these tabs can help you do. Okay? Let's go to your video. This video looks like it was put together for you by Super Pages. You do have 1,000 subscribers to the video. Now, I don't know. Nah, that might be the Super Pages and not necessarily to your video. And as a matter of fact, it is, because it links right to Super Pages Warwick. Super Pages, auto boat, home, motorcycle, business boats. You see how they put their name in there to get ranking? All right, computer's starting to slow down a little bit. So let me close. Let me close this one. The videos are going to slow things down, and that's where we are. Let me close this one. Let me close this one. We don't need Facebook anymore. This is your video. Again, it's going to go to Super Pages. You want it to go to your website. You don't want it to go to Super Pages. Had 127 people look at it. And it does have your name and your phone number in it, which is nice. But you can optimize this better for you and not for superpages.com. These are all the videos on superpages.com. And superpages.com has 1,100 people subscribed to their feed. We want to change that. This is your Super Page ad. Again, I think you're paying for it. If you paid for that video, it might have been a one-time charge, but that's your Super Page ad. We'd have to look into that. This is Progressive. How's this work? I don't know how you tied in with them. Sacchetti Insurance Agency. You might use them as a binder for one of your insurance products, and they let you do this, which is great. It's excellent. So it's under Progressive here in the URL, and then they went down here and gave you a page. So that's cool. I don't know if we can optimize it anymore, but if you can, it would be a great idea to try to do so. And then the other one we have on that page is Yellow Book. Local Businesses Yellow Book. And let's see what we have here. We have a write-up on the company. I don't think we own it. Claim this listing. Report if it's incorrect. We don't have any reviews. And we want to fix this. Services offered, not boat repairs. Maybe boat insurance, car insurance, but not boat repairs. And if that is the case, we want to add boat insurance to our keywords, because we're going to be looking into that as well. Now, if he owned it, I'm looking at these social icons, and as I look and hover over them, I'm looking down here, okay? So you see you hover over Facebook and you have JavaScript. That means it's not going to his Facebook account. You have Twitter, it's not going to his Facebook account. I mean, his Twitter account. And this means it's not going to his Gmail account. And you want it to go to these accounts. Again, more social proof that you can prove that you're a legitimate business and that you have testimonials and that you have reviews, the better rankings you're going to get in the search engines. Okay? So you don't own it. You want to own it. You want to claim it. And we want to try to take care of that for you. Just out of curiosity, as I said, most people don't go to the second page, but I am curious. We have a program that offers 30 local listings, and we do all those for you. Those 30 local listings would include Better Business Bureau, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Manta, Angie's List, Foursquares, and the ones I'm not familiar with, which seem to be trade magazines of sorts, is Insurance Agent Reference, Auto Blog. As I said, it's probably an industry thing, and companyegg.com. No idea, but let's take a look at them real quick. As I said, most people aren't going to come to the second page, but there are people paying for ads on the second page. State Farm is paying for ads on the second page. Autoinsurance.com is paying for ads on the second page. They have rates as low as $23.99. They're not optimized. They should be on the first page. That's another story. We can talk to them. And that's something else that I'm finding too. So again, you're not hurting my feelings if you decide not to move forward with us. I'm finding insurance company is a huge industry. And as we move forward, I'll show you exactly what I mean. If one person decides not to move forward, we can always go to another person. We just change the cover page, give them their information, and move from there, because most people are not optimized. Most people have not claimed their business listings. Most people don't even know that they're available. And most people don't know how much online real estate that can offer you if you do it right. Everyone is moving to mobile. Everyone's in their cars. Everyone is in transit. And they're moving and they're looking for things. They're on the bus on their phone. They're walking on their phone. They're in Dunkin' Donuts on their phone. They're in their car on their phone. And that's where they're looking for stuff as they're shopping. And you want to make sure that you are available for them. Local business directories have more authority, and Google recognizes them as legitimate business directories. And so Google gives them that authority and gives them the ranking. And that's why you see them on the first page when you do your search. Okay, so let's go back over here. The first one we looked at was Better Business Bureau. This business is not BB accredited. I don't know what you need to be BB accredited. I would imagine that they want some money, and that's cool. But if you don't have any complaints, then I don't know that you necessarily need to be BB accredited. Okay, under no obligation to seek BB accreditation because they have not sought. All right, so BB wants some money. BBB wants some money. The next one is Yellow Pages. Let's see. Yellow Pages serving water. Warwick. This is a toll-free number. We would like to see a local number. Website. Yes. Again, I'm looking down here to see what I'm looking for. And then more information. That's more Yellow Pages information. Let's see. He does not own this. Let's open up. This is the Yellow Pages listings, by the way. As you see, he's there because we asked for him, But then you're getting nationwide, you're getting Allstate. These are listings, businesses related to the category auto insurance. And through the algorithms, they recognize that Sacchetti is auto insurance. So when we clicked on the link for Yellow Pages, this is Yellow Pages a web directory, if you will. All right. So when you go to Yellow Pages and you browse insurance in Warwick, this is what you would see for Sacchetti. Website is there, category is there. It'd be nice to have more than one category. You go with boat insurance, you go with home insurance. Again, you're coming up for more than one keyword as opposed to just auto. Good. We have a local fax and a toll-free number. We want to try to change that. If you have a toll-free number, go ahead and add it, but you certainly want a local number. And do we have any reviews? We do not have any reviews. So we don't own this. We want to claim it. There's no picture there. Again, that picture is going to help us optimize it. So we want to claim this. Okay. We definitely want to claim this. That ad is sponsored by. Okay, cool. So Yellow Pages we want to claim. That was the listing. We have White Pages. Okay, these look like they're highlighted and they're in blue. Okay, so they look like paid ads. Century 21 is paying for their ad. MetLife is paying for their ad. And Sacchetti is showing up. Probably not paying for his ad, but he's showing up number 3. Or number 1 for organic and number 3. That's a beautiful thing. I'm not familiar with them. Let me look in a little bit more. Do they? Because when you click on them now, you want more information about that particular business, correct? Correct. So this is the White Pages listings for Sacchetti Insurance. Very, very plain, very, very boring. Not that it's his fault, that's just White Pages. So we need to spruce it up a little bit. This has not been claimed, and we want to definitely claim it. Close down White Pages. Let's look at Manta. Manta, again, all of these listings are already here. A lot of this is already going to be here. They get it from the phone book, the website. They can get that. We have tools that scrape that as well. So obviously they can do it as well. And this is a national company, so they're big time people. Own this business listing. It is not claimed. You want to claim it. You want to put more information in here for the profile so that your customers know what you have and what you offer. Obviously, they got this information from online through other, maybe Better Business Bureau or Dun & Bradstreet, but they can get this information, and this is the information that they're posting. Is it correct or not? Who knows? And this is another reason why you want to come in here. You want to come in here and correct this information. If you don't want them to have this information, then you remove it. But if there's wrong information on any of these listings, any of the 30 listings, top 30 listings that we give you, we correct them. We don't just claim them for you. If they're wrong, we fix them. Okay. So that's Manta, which I'm sure you're familiar with. Angie's List. You can't pay to get on Angie's List. So basically, the Angie's List picks you up. And I don't know how Angie's List works, to be honest with you. But you're here, and that's a good thing. Under insurance companies, there's no links to your company. We might be able to set that up for you. Aside from that, Angie's List for Sacchetti, no reviews, no grade, no price, no quality. You got nothing. You're just there as a lister. So they're just listing you. There are other insurance companies, insurance agencies, articles. Yeah, I'm sure if you click on these, they're going to take you someplace. We don't have time for that. We're going to go into Foursquares. Foursquares is a map-based or GPS-based online social media site. All right, it's great with the young. A lot of the older folks my age may not be familiar with it, but it is great with the young. They do let you share the link or your link. You definitely want to put a picture up here so you can get that. You have had one person view Foursquares for Sacchetti. Again, it's a younger app. It's a younger online platform. But again, young people drive too. You want to get that business, okay? Insured. Now, here are the agency publications that we spoke about, okay? Insurance Agent Reference. you know, it's funny that I see this real quick, just not to get off the subject. I'm doing this myself for plumbers, for dentists, and a couple of other companies. But basically, I am generating leads for these companies. So you tell me what you're interested in, auto, HVAC, dentist. You put it here, boom. Then you enter your zip code, or in my case, you're going to put that there, and then you're going to give me your email address. Your email address, along with the type of product or service that you want, will let my system know exactly where to put you for a customer or for a lead. So we do generate leads for businesses as well. And it looks like what they're doing is they're getting the information first, and then they're forwarding it to other people and or giving you free quotes. Find an agent, save money. Probably a lot like that lending tree. You know, when you go for a quote, they give you 3 or 4 quotes, and then they forward the lead to them, and then that's how these folks get paid. So that's an agency deal. Auto blog. Phone number is correct. Address is correct. Doesn't hyperlink to the website. Says you can get directions. Let's take a look and see if you can. There's no rating, no reviews. Okay. But again, it's a listing. So if there is someone that reads Autoblog and they're in Warwick, guess what? You got it. They come see you. MapQuest. That could be one of the ways, or one of the, remember we saw MapQuest earlier? This could tie into that. So Post Road, this where you are? B? Yep. That's where you are, and then where you start. And then I'll give you your address. So you want to claim that listing as well. And what is this? Security Insurance Agency, edit business. This is just one giant landing page. Address, phone number. You can edit the business, and you can share your business with egg.company. Related by name. It looks like they search your last name to see who you're related to. Nearby companies, Rhode Island Roofing, insurance, mortgages, Dunkin' Donuts. Not quite sure about this guy. Data by company egg, business search engines. Again, it's free. Take it. You got it. They're showing up on the second page of Google, so who cares? All right. So this is where we are. You're on the second page of Google, and that's what we found. You do not own any of the local business directories, and you should own them. It's certainly everything on the first page. All right, so that's the first thing that we look at when we're doing our research. The other thing that we're going to look at is your company specifically, and what work we have cut out for us. Okay, now we've written all these down, so we know that you don't own any of these. Now what we want to do is go into your listing. Here's your Google Plus page. And I'm going to say this several times, and if you don't already know, then it'll be a repeat for you. Google is the #1 search engine in the world. Okay, they're very big with regards to mapping, and if you can get onto their social network platform, you want to try to do so. Google has you as a search. Boom. Google has you on the map. Boom. All right. And they list you up front. In other words, I don't see Bing over here. I don't see Yahoo over here. I see Google. So that being said, you want to optimize your Google listing. I don't care who you are, a business person. If you don't do anything else, you optimize your Google listing. All right. You get a banner here in the background. You get a picture here over here. Once it's done, you see this little check mark? It's a verified local business. That's huge. You're verified. You're a legitimate business. All right. 39 people have looked at this. They may not have done anything, but they've looked at it. It does give you your business information, allows you to upload photos so that you can optimize them. And there's a photo of your street provided by Google Maps. You got it. That car that drives around all throughout the world and takes pictures, I don't know, 3D, 4D. It's a ball, and there's like a whole bunch of cameras in it. It takes a whole bunch of pictures, and that's how they got you. All right, and they have everybody. So you want to have your Google website optimized. You want to have it set up. Now, I talked about pictures. Why are pictures so big? Let me show you why. I have your insurance company right here. Yes? Yes, insurance, web, insurance. Let's move over to shop images. What do we have? You've heard the fact we are visual. We would rather watch a movie than read a book. We're visual people. Okay? Maps are huge. Here's your name. Is it optimized? Probably not. Just because we have you by name, that's why you pulled up, but it's probably not optimized. Actually, to a point it is. You have your name in here, but I don't know what else you put in here. All right, but all these should be you. All the first fold, above the first fold should be you. There's your business. There's a couple cars. So we want to optimize all these cars for you. And that's how we're going to help get you ranking. So when someone goes on Google or someone goes on, let's say Instagram is a picture-based app that Facebook bought, yes, but it's a picture-based app. So if they go on Instagram and they look for an image for Sacchetti Insurance, guess what's going to come up? All the images that you put up there. That's why images are so important. These might be yours. DreamMachineClassics.org, DreamMachineClassics.org. They're showing up on the pictures. I don't know, maybe you have their insurance, and that could be a good thing as well. Nice cars. All right. But that's why pictures are big with regards to optimizing pictures, with regards to showing up on the website when people are looking for your product or service. Okay. So we definitely want to optimize this. We also want to be able to put a couple posts in here. And listen, you don't have to do a whole bunch of stuff. You can post something here and then copy and paste it into Facebook. It's two different audiences. It might be the same audience, but the way the banners or the articles rotate, it's not an issue. What you're looking for is traction. What you're looking for is as much real estate that you can own and as much interaction as you can give your client base. All right. Photos, all those photos that we saw, you can put all those photos in here. Videos, if you have any videos, you can put them in here. So, and again, keep in mind, who owns YouTube? Google. Okay. So that's going to be part of your optimization, and we can help you optimize your videos as well. Okay. So in looking at Google, excuse me, just so we can get, the computer can move faster. So we looked at your Google page. It's not optimized. It's not claimed, and we need to definitely do that. But we also want to take a look at down here. Mercantile Circle. I don't think we looked at that. I think we did look at Super Pages. There was only one review there. And I don't know who addressandnumber.com is. But these are more reviews. So if someone goes on Yahoo and does a review, or Bing and does a review, they'll show up here. Okay. The search engines aggregate all that information, and they combine everything right here for you. All right. And if you don't know, reviews are huge, huge. That's why so many people have so much problems with bad reviews online, what we call reputation management, which I was doing for local car wash down the street. Okay, online reputation. If you only have one online presence and you only give people one place to vent, then that's going to show up more than if you have several and you spread it out. It's like how can you? It's I don't even know if this is the right analogy, but a boat, aircraft carrier. Aircraft carrier has buoyancy, can hold so much weight because it's so big. It has a huge base, as opposed to a smaller boat that can't hold that much. That aircraft carrier is your base. You want to have as much real estate as possible. So if you have 15 bad reviews on a website, it's going to be evened out by the other 10 or 15 reviews you have on the other websites. If that makes sense. I don't know if it doesn't, and I'll explain it to you later. But let's take a look at it. Merchantcircle.com. You're up here. You've got no reviews. I think that tweet link is to Merchant Circle, but which is huge. So what you can do is you can go, once you're set up, you can go ahead and tweet this, just confirming my address. Now that, it gives you more ranking. It just gives you more credibility on the internet. Your website is here, your hours are here, your address is here, your phone number is here. Everything is beautiful. There's a little write-up on you, great, but you have not claimed this listing, and we definitely want to do it because it shows up. Said there was a review here. Where is the review? I missed something. Write a review. Wait a minute. I must have. Is this your business? Claim your business right here. They're allowing you to claim your business. Okay. I don't know if this is going to do it or not. No, this isn't going to do it. Okay. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for something else. It may or may not show up a little bit later on down the line. But Merchant Circle, it is a website for local merchants. You want to get there. You want to be there. All right. Super Pages, I think we said we did look at this. The link must be broke. Excuse me. Because it didn't open up for some reason. Try again. That link is broke for some reason. I don't know who's, it's not our link. It's Super Pages link. But again, to get in there and to fix it, once we have once we've claimed our listings, we can make that correction. The last thing that showed up was addressandnumber.com. Get the right address and phone number for any business in the United States. Free online advertising. Be found online in minutes. That's the free that we're talking about. Everyone, it's free for everyone. Not familiar with this website, but they do have your picture. They got your phone number. And they have some information about you. No website. You could probably put it here. You could probably put some business hours in here as well. And they do link to social media, which is great. So if you like Sacchetti, you can click here. All right, and that's going to click to my site. All right, and I'm going to say great insurance company. And great people to work with. Oh, and that's how you get reviews. That's going to go out to the public. Now I have a number of people that I can send it to, but the public is obviously everybody, so we're going to send it to everyone. All right, so I just want one plus you. I am a member of Dig, Stumble Upon, Facebook, Reddit, and Delicious. Let's just go to Facebook. Let's see what we have. All right, so that's going to my Facebook. But that's not what we want. Now, what it is, it's giving you addressandnumbers.com. I want you, not addressandnumbers.com. So I would not share you on that timeline because what I'm sharing is this company and not necessarily you. If you claimed this, you would be sharing you. You know what? That's a good, hold on a hot sec. Did I? Well, your business through their company. You see it? And they have their hyperlink in there. Hopefully that'll take us to their website with your address. And it does. Good. So we're not promoting them per se. We're promoting you back and forth on different social media platforms. Okay. So that's page 1 and page 2 of the local search. That's going through reviews and seeing what's there and basically looking over everything to see if A, it's correct. If it's not correct, then we have to bring that information, that to your attention so that we can correct it. And B, we have to see how much of this real estate you really do command, if any at all. Now, That's with your name. As I said, what if they don't know your name? What if they're just searching for auto insurance? Just searching for auto insurance. Now, this is, again, keyword research, and this is how most people do their search based on what they're looking for, all right, product or service. So they could be looking for auto insurance. They could be looking for car insurance. A couple things that we look at when we do this for you are how many people are looking for this particular term. About 260 million people are looking for this term, okay? Let me do something real. That's auto. This is car. We have 200 million looking for this. So there are more people looking for auto insurance that are looking for car insurance, if that makes sense. Okay. But we know what that is with regards to the search. Now, real quick, car insurance. As you know, the first three are going to be ads with Google. And then Google gives you 10 spaces of organic listings. Okay. So right here, we only have, excuse me, we have 2 and not 3. All right. And then it starts with auto insurance. That's Progressive. Then you have your map where you have Wilson's Auto Insurance in Providence, Nationwide Auto Insurance in Providence, and Nationwide in Johnston. All right. Now that could be based on my URL because I live in Providence. So it's giving me Providence first, unless I ask specifically for Warwick. And we can show you how we can get you ranking for just car insurance or just auto insurance. Okay. Then you have Allstate, because it's insurance, and because it's a video, it is going to get ranking. And so this is what's in the news with regards to car insurance commercials. Sure are something. These Wayne Simmons car insurance commercials or something. Looks like he's doing commercials for somebody. All right. Then you got Farmers, you got Geico, you got State Farm. Now, these are some of the more predominant, but let's just stay with the top. We got Amica, Progressive, Allstate, and Farmers. Amica, Progressive, Allstate, and Farmers. Those are national companies. And so I can see how they're going to have or be on the first page. One of the things that you can do to beat them to these listings right here, organic listings, is through maps right here. And that's going to be based on keywords. So these are local, these are national, and these are local. We have Wilson, Nationwide, which is national as well, 2 nationwides for maps. All right, that's auto insurance at 200 million searches. I mean, that's car insurance at 200 searches. If we went with auto insurance at 260 million, again, ads at the top, and then we have Allstate, Progressive, Farmers, and then the map, Geico, Liberty, State. So we got Progressive again, Allstate, and Farmers. They're twice now. Again, national companies. I would imagine it's tough to compete against them. What did I want to look at over here? I thought I saw something. No, oh. Map listings. Now, what I was saying before, real quick, just for whomever might be watching it, you might be a local marketer trying to get some more information so you can approach businesses as well. Keep in mind, don't be stymied by someone saying no to you, because every one of these people you can approach. Autocycle is the name of the company. Autocycle.net is their website. Nationwide, agency Nationwide. Podmaster. So those are their websites. But here you can see Wilson's Auto Insurance and Google. Wilson may not have a website because it's not here. Atwood Insurance, they have a website. So real quick, let me just take a look at Wilson. A couple things. First, if I hover over here, Any information that Wilson may or may not have put in Google is going to show up. So we have the hours, we have any reviews that they may or may not have, we have their address, okay? But what I want to do is I want to look at Wilson's website real quick, and I am getting off subject, off topic here, but just understand while I'm doing this for two reasons. Because you're not killing yourself, you're not hurting yourself by doing this research. It does take time, yes, but if someone says no, you can go someplace else. Wilson's Auto Insurance, their Google place is not optimized. They have a map here, which you're going to have down here anyway. So you might as well put a picture here and a picture here so you can optimize it. Link it in with a verified address. Okay, and then start uploading pictures. This website or this page can be managed. As I manage several other pages, this page can be managed. So I guess my point is that not everyone is doing what they're supposed to be doing from 2 points of view. So I can always go back to my particular client, my prospective client, and say, hey, listen, if you do the things that I suggest, you are just going to have better rankings. You're going to have a better search engine optimization. You are going to be prominent when people are looking for auto insurance, car insurance, home insurance, boat insurance, insurance, because we have you covered every page on every local listing and through all the search engines. All right, so don't be dissuaded. All right, so what I did was real quick. Nationwide is the same. Wilson's coming up twice, Atwood and Podmaska. So we got Atwood, Podmaska, and Wilson twice. Okay. That's auto insurance, car insurance. What else do we have? Home insurance, classic car insurance. What if we just do, let's go one step further. Because if we're going to be using an IP, if someone in Warwick is going to be looking for this information, then they're going to be based on their IP address and they're going to be in Warwick. First two are ads. Then you have Calculate Me Car Insurance. I don't know if that's a local company or a national company, but in the maps we have Sacchetti because we put Warwick. Okay, and this is under Sacchetti Insurance, so he has a website, as we can see. All right, and we already reviewed his Google page. All right, now who is on this page that he's competing with? And this is something else that he's not doing, and he may not want to do it, but he should know at least what his customers are doing. Right now, all you see is a map for him. Okay, all state agents have put their picture next to the map. Again, you don't have to do it, but if you want, you can. Again, looking at this as I hover over it, you see over to the right, watch where it says more reviews. So he's got those reviews, which we've already gone over. Allstate has reviews only on 2 websites. This Allstate has reviews on 3 websites. And real quick, let's open this one up and let's open this one up. What I want to see is, are they paying for it? For 2 reasons. One, if they are paying for it, then they're coming out of pocket for an expense that we may not have to come out of pocket for. Okay? Providence Disability Law, that's a law. Allstate Insurance Company, Natalia Furtado. Is that where it was? Work out. Interesting. Warwick Ave didn't come up, did it? Then no Spring Ave came up. Make sure I'm doing the right one. Who we went over here? Kevin. Yeah, that's the one we did. So Warwick Ave, now that's something that they may want to know. I might want to go to Allstate and say, listen, your reviews are not linking to your location. Your reviews are not linking to your agents. They're linking to someone else's. Someone else is taking your business. There's something for someone to think about. All right. You see this? And this is done all the time. Let me do this again for you real quick. I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on yellow. Was it yellow pages or super pages? Yellow pages. Opening right here. Instead of bringing up the Warwick address, they bring up Mineral Spring. You see how you would want to fix those things? You see how I want to fix those things? So if they're wrong, we want to be able to go in there and fix them if they're wrong. All right. But anyway, Sacchetti Insurance is on the map, which is great, and that's important. And his website is down here. Can we get it up here? It's possible. We'd have to look at it. Can we get him here or here? It's possible. But he does have 1, 2, 3, the fourth spot on the page, which is good. Okay. Now that's auto insurance, Warwick. Let's do car insurance, Warwick. 2 ads. Calculate Me is coming up again. And Sacchetti is coming up first on the listings, on the map listings. And then their insurance company is coming up first in the organic listings. All right. Before Robert Bolton, before Keith Cloutier, before these folks, before Slocum. So that's good. So there's a few things that we need to tweak for him to make sure that everything comes up. Make sure everything comes up smoking roses. All right, so that's car insurance, work insurance. Do we have home insurance? And I don't even know if he offers home insurance, to be perfectly honest with you. Looks like he does. May not be a big business for him, okay? But he does offer it. Liberty and Allstate is doing home insurance ads. They're paying for them, okay? And we do offer, by the way, pay-per-click. Pay-per-click is right here. If you want to do pay-per-click ads, you can do that as well. We can help you get there. So like we saw him on the other page when he was up here, number 1, we'd have him number 1. We would have his local listing number 2. We'd have his video number 3. And then we might have him up here for pay-per-click. So you can't lose. And this pay-per-click is cheap. When we start looking at it, it's like 4 cents, 5 cents a click. Okay, but that's something we can look at a little bit later on. But yeah, when you look further down the page, this is where you are, Sacchetti Insurance. Okay, and that's home insurance in Warwick. Is it boat? Do you do boat insurance as well? Not showing up on the first page. I think one of your listings said boat. You're on the second page. See, so what we want to do is boat, motorcycle. We want to get you listed. We want to get you listed for these items, for these keywords. And we don't want you on the second page for boat or motorcycle. We want you on the first page for boat or motorcycle. So that's my challenge. That's what I get to do. Just want to see what images. This is what images comes on page 2. Boats. Imagine if you can get, see, now there's that insurance agency on the boats. Imagine if we can get your logo on here for boats. Get your logo up here. That's what I want to do for you, my friend. Okay? So these are the things that we look at when we look at your listings. And as I said, there's a lot more that goes into it because a lot of it is keyword based. We did go through auto insurance, car insurance, home insurance. We didn't do classic car. Just out of curiosity, let's look at classic car insurance and see what happens. I would think that's what you would have been known for, but you're not coming up. Let's see if you're on page 2. Yep. We got to get you on page 1 for a couple of keywords. All right. And so that's our goal to do that for you. And that's why it's important that we get you on the local search engines. What we didn't see, let's take a look at this. 2 things we didn't take a look at is Bing. Bing is a search engine through Microsoft and Internet Explorer. All right, so this is Bing. Petty Insurance. Let's see what your listing looks like on Bing. This is your Bing listing. They give you your map, directions, website. Esurance is doing is paying. It's an ad. and give you different pages on your website. Now, this is what I was talking about before. Classic car, contact us, business. If I just open this in another page, and I'm going to go to the website, open this in another page. This is the contact us page. Okay. Name, address, emails. Great. I'm curious. I don't know that I need an address. What I want to do is I want to see what sort of an email campaign you guys have in place. We just go PO. Whoops. PO for PO Box. City is going to be and this is important. Because I have certain emails that I use for certain things. Just wanted to test the system. Right, because I want to see what email campaign you have in place, because you should have one. Every customer should have one. Email, form process error, invalid plan ID and or form ID. All right, it gives you an idea of something. That ain't working. I like that. All right, let me make sure I put the right email address in. Yeah, that's the right email address. Unless it needs that. Nope, I would say that it doesn't work, and he needs to know that. And then when we go to contact us, we go to the website itself, contact us. Then again, you have the same information. So regardless of where you are, well, that's interesting. Home is on this side. Usually home is over here. So he wanted to promote auto first as opposed to home. See, the free quote is right here. But I would be more interested in building an email list as well. So in that contact us, and if you want a free quote, that's fine. But your information would end up going into my autoresponder, and then I can spit information out to you from time to time, once a week, once a month, once a year. Wish you happy holidays, whatever the case may be. And then, yeah, I can get you that quote as well. So we definitely want to build an email responder. But right now, as you can see, this part of his website is not working for some reason. So I need to bring that to his attention. And again, that gives, you know, the client the idea to know that we did some work here. So again, on Bing, that's where you're going to show up. Now we have some data that's coming in from Yelp. I don't know what that data might be. There's some feedback here. I don't know what that might be. And then related searches. All right, compare quotes. Now they're using their name and insurancemle.com. Where does that go? ISU begin. Where does this go? Where discovered them. Insurance quotes. Wow, look at that. They're feeding off of your name. Insurance quotes. They're feeding off of your name. Let me show you that again, and then let me see what I have going on here. What is this? Report a problem. Details are incorrect. I must have hit the wrong button, so we're going to get out of there. Details are fine. Did you see what I saw? Okay, so I opened up Yelp to see what they had there. I think we went through that already. And then I went through feedback to see what we had here. Yelp, we already went through. Don't own it. Moving on. This is Bing feedback. Okay, so that's what I was getting. But what I wanted to see, what did I just over here? Compare quotes. They're using your name and then their domain in front of your name. So they're going to compare quotes when you open up that website. Insurance gets better. Put your information in here. So what they're doing is they're collecting names and emails. Hello. They're collecting names and emails, which is what you should be doing. And they're feeding off of your name. Another reason for you to have as much real estate as possible. Okay. We already went through super pages. You don't own it. These guys are collecting information as well. Complete info, again, collecting information. They're feeding off your name. All right, you want to own all this real estate. They shouldn't be here. You want to own all this. You should own this with a local directory. You should own this with a video. You should own this with super pages. You should own this with Yelp. You should own this with Facebook. You should own this with Twitter. That's why it's important for you to own all this real estate, so you don't have to play these games. Let's go to Yahoo. All right, this is Yahoo search engine. Yes, a lot of people do use Yahoo as a search engine. Hello, right? Just recently bought by it's run by what, Mayor, the female lady that left. Where'd she leave? Yahoo. We want insurance. ETT. Did I do that right? Here we are, right down here. All right, so this is your Yahoo listing. Again, that's very important that you have a Yahoo listing. Yahoo is a search engine. You want to make sure you're on Google, Bing, and Yahoo search engine. Is this your business? They want to know so they can verify your business address. You always want a verifiable business address. You got an address, phone number, website, map. Ads are in the first, ads related to, okay? And then down here is your website. Down here is super pages, which you don't own. Down here is contact us, which we already said doesn't work. Down here is your Facebook. I don't know who this is. Public profile 4. Yellow pages you don't own. Progressive, you might use them as a binder. Yellow pages you don't own. So again, we want to make sure that we cover all this information. If I can get that information, a lot of these search engines get their aggregated information from one another. So it's different a little bit, but a lot of it's the same. But if I go to Google and I search all your local listings, super pages, local pages, yellow pages, and there's nothing there owned, then I'm going to find the same results in Yahoo and Bing. And the thing is that if we can fix them on one, we're going to fix them on all three, and we'll fix them across the whole platform. Excuse me. So everything will be fixed for you completely. All right. So you don't have Bing, you don't have Yahoo, you need those. And Google needs to be optimized. So we need to do that for you as well. Okay. Now we're a little bit an hour into this. There's just a few other things that I just want to cover with you real quick. And then I'm going to start to wrap this up. We are obviously going to, I want you to see the final detail as to what we come up with after we do all this work, after we spend all this time researching your business and your company. Because now the other thing that I'm going to end up doing, quite honestly, is going into your website itself and looking at your website itself. Not only to contact us to find out that it doesn't work, which is right here in front of people, but I also want to look at your website. I want to find out why you have space here and why your website is not filling up the whole screen, my whole computer screen. Is your website mobile optimized? A lot of people are running around on their mobile phones and their tablets. Does your website look proper on a mobile optimized website? And so I'm going to present that information as well so that you can see what that looks like. Okay. Auto, homeowners, life. You know, one thing I don't see on here, the video that they recorded, that should be on here. Google likes videos. If their crawlers see that there's a video in the website, then that particular page would give you optimization. So where you see where you see on your website and on your pages, that's Bing. I want to go back to Google. Whether it's Google or Bing or Yahoo, it doesn't matter, but I just want to stay here for a hot sec. When you see these pages that show up, okay. Well, they're not showing up on here. I don't know why. But when you see the pages show up, nope, I want that, I think. Okay. You want the pages, because the more pages you have, the more optimization you're going to have with regards to your website. All right, so that's where I was going with that. So at the end of this video, underneath it, and please look, excuse me, you can look now, you can look later for it. I will have the link so you can see what the final result was with regards to our search, and you can see what we proposed to our client with regards to his local business listing. Okay, but the last thing that I need to do, as I said before, is to go into the website and take a look at the website and exactly what you're doing. One of the things that I did not see on here was any social media connections. I don't see any icons for Twitter, for Facebook, and that I think you should definitely have that on there. So there's a few things that we definitely want to do and go through and fix, and we're going to make those suggestions to Mr. Sacchetti so that he has those moving forward. But again, the reason why we're doing this is to show you what you can do if you want, if you have the time, to show you what we do when we would approach you and make suggestions that we can better your optimization and better your rankings on the internet, and let you know that we actually do this work, and that we know what we're looking for, we know what we're doing. We have the time to do it. We have the people in place to do it. You obviously don't. Time is money. And so if you need .com Secrets to do that for you, we certainly can take care of that. The other reason that we're bringing this to your attention is mobile. Mobile search is huge. Mobile search is outpacing desktop search. Let me say that again. Mobile search is outpacing desktop search. More people are searching on their phones and on their tablets than they are at home on their computer. You want to make sure your website is visible, visibly pleasing, and it's aesthetically pleasing, and that it is mobile responsive, so that when people look at it, they can see everything that they're looking for, and they don't have to move things around on the site to try to find it. All right. The third thing that we wanted to bring to your attention is the importance of an email list and a marketing list. You guys have to have one. You have to be able to touch base with your clients on a regular basis. If business is slow for a restaurant, for example, and they shoot an email out to their customers and they say, hey, listen, if you guys come in between 5 and 7, or 5 and 7, you get 10% off. I think that might increase business. Now, people are at work when they get this text or they get this email. So it's a matter of picking up the phone or texting their wife or girlfriend. Hey, listen, if we, we're really both busy tonight. We got the kids. Let's just go out and grab something. We can get 10% off down at such and such restaurant. Okay. If you're running a promotion and you want to get your promotion up before, let's say, Walmart does, or let's say Kmart does, you just go ahead and send an email out to your customers. Say, listen, holiday promotions are starting next week. So now they can put that in their calendar and they can plan for it. You can email a coupon, 10% off, 15% off, buy one, get one free. You want to keep engaged with your clients. You want to stay in front of your clients. That engagement, that interaction is what they're looking for. I mean, look around. People are constantly on their phones, whether they're driving, they're on their phone, whether they're walking, they're on their phone, whether they're in Dunkin' Donuts ordering coffee, they're on their phone. They're constantly on their phone. And that's where you want to be engaged and try to stay engaged with them. Now, we're not talking about spamming people. All right. They're going to give us their email and their name willingly. We're not taking it from them. And the messages that we send to them are messages that they're going to want to receive. So we're not sending a whole bunch of junk mail. We're not going to be sending a whole bunch of emails out every hour, every 2 hours, bugging them. These folks do have the opportunity to opt out. Okay? You don't want them to opt out. You want them to stay engaged. If you're slow, you want to be able to send them an email and get them in. If you're having a sale or promotion, you want them to know about it. All right? Before they go to the malls or before they go to your competition. So we want to, and we're going to be doing some videos on how we do this, but email and video marketing is huge. And we're going to get into that a little bit later on. Okay. And then as I was saying to you before, for any particular industry, and for me, I'm looking at niche industries, an industry where I can do one presentation and change the first 2 pages of that presentation to tailor it to any particular business. The industry, insurance industry, I can take care of. The glass industry, I can take care of. The restaurant industry, I can take care of. The more, what was the other one I was supposed to be doing? Those are the 4 that I have to do today. So I can take care of those, but those are big industries. So I can put a little bit of information together, and I can take that information to any company, because the base information is the same as I do my research. Most people do not have those local listings. Most people need them. Okay. And then the last thing that we want to come across to people, and it's not going to be for every business, but certainly for specific businesses, are mobile apps. And we're going to get into that a little bit later on, but mobile apps are huge for, let's say, a car wash. I recently did some work for a car wash. They are slow between July and November. So if they're slow with a mobile app, you can do what they call push notifications. You can put a little message together with one button, send it out to everyone's cell phone. Buy one, get one free. Half off your car wash until 6 o'clock. Saturday's a special. It's supposed to be raining, it's supposed to be cloudy, but if you come in, you get 15% off. You do what you want to do, make up the promotion you want to make up. But the idea is to get people in when you want them in, to get people in when you're slow, to help generate additional revenues, to stay engaged with your clients. That's what you're doing with Facebook. You're staying engaged with your clients. A lot of people want likes, likes, likes. Likes, likes, likes are great. But what's even better is if you can convert that like to a sale, convert that like to a lead. And we show you how to do that as well. We can help you with your social media setup as also. We went through it briefly when I showed you the Facebook, but we can help you set up your Facebook. We can help you set up your Twitter. We can help you set up your LinkedIn and any other social media platform that you want to set up. As I said, we do manage for several different companies their feeds. So we do post for them from time to time, and we can do that for you as well. Okay. I will have some links at the bottom of this video so that you'll have some additional information, some additional reference material. I do want to thank you for coming to see us and for hanging out with us today. And if there's anything that we can do for you in the near future, we're going to ask you to give us a call. Our information, again, is at the bottom of the link. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.